So if you come to my website, you will see two sections, the Work With Me section and the shop. And in the Work With Me section is all the one-on-one stuff. And the shop is the digital stuff. Now, you can do a blend. And if there is something specific that you want, just send me an email, use the message button, and we can chat further. But one of the questions that I hear all the time from friends or family, or sometimes if they haven't worked with somebody before, I might get somebody asking for a bit of advice. And that point where somebody's a bit stuck, they don't know whether to do one-on-one stuff, they don't know whether to buy something, they can't see the wood for the trees. One of the questions I will ask at this point is, how bespoke do you want and need the experience to be? Because this is ultimately the main difference. When you are in a membership, when you are in a group program, when you are experiencing a digital course, for the creator within that, so whether that's the group leader, whether that's the course creator, whoever it might be, they are probably looking to be as flexible as possible in terms of their material. So they may say in bullet points, they may say, for people who have services, do this. For people who do products, do this. If you have a brick and mortar business, then do this. And you may be at that stage where you actually don't want to hear about all the other businesses. And that's not selfish. That's absolutely fine. I think there are times for being in community, and then there are times where you just have to crack on and you just want the time and the space for yourself. And I've often seen this in my own life, that there are lots of people out there who only do something if they've got a pal to do it with. So it's like, oh, we'll both sign up for this exercise class. And then week 2, it's like, well, my friend can't go, so now I can't go. I'm not going to go on my own. And I've realized that my personality is such that I don't like waiting. I would love to say I'm a very chilled, relaxed person. And in certain areas, I absolutely am. But in others, if I get that idea and I'm just ready and I want to crack on, then I'm going to work one-on-one with somebody. Because I guess due to the busyness of my life, sometimes I don't have the capacity to be in a group and doing all of the things at the same time. So that's my main difference. What is the level of support that you want? And equally, some people do not want that level of support, because I know if I work with somebody for a longer period of time, I don't want to use the word intense because that sounds like it might be unhealthy, but it's disciplined. It's a day-to-day commitment. It's like, I'm doing this today, this is happening. It's not for people who are like, oh, I'm going to do this for a week, and then when I get bored, or if it gets hard or something else takes my fancy, I'm just going to ignore it and then I'll pop back in. In my one-on-one work, it's for people who go, look, these are the 17 things that I want to do. Can you help me do them? And let's go. This is the amount of time that I have to do them. Please, can you help me make it happen? So in terms of choosing your level of support, you have to be really clear about what the intensity is for you, how bespoke you want it, and where you're up to personality-wise. Are you ready for that level of commitment? And if you're not, choose the digital version. You can do it in your own time and just work to your own time scale. I hope that's been useful. If you want to work one-on-one, if you want to check out my digital shop, absolutely do that. You know where to find me.